Good morning, SAISD. Thank you for zooming in with us today. We've had a lot of questions, and they're great questions about wearing masks. I've had these questions as well, and as we try to kind of get our safety protocols set for the opening of schools on August 19th, we just wanted to provide a very quick video to talk about really some facts and myths about wearing our masks. So a couple of questions I have. We've got Dr. Gomez here, and Pharaoh, a couple of the questions. Really, the first is, tell us about, I'm at the campus. So I'm a teacher at the campus, and I'm walking down the hallway. Do I wear my mask?
Okay, absolutely. That's a great question. So I want to make sure you're muted just so in our video they can hear. So if I'm a teacher on a campus and I'm walking down the hallway, that would be considered a common area and a transition. So absolutely, I would need my mask on before I even entered the building. And as I'm walking down the hallway, I would need my mask on.
Okay, so if I'm talking to a teacher, colleague of mine, and we are 5 feet apart, then I'll need to mask up to visit with them. And then if I'm 6 feet or more, I can take my mask off. So if I'm within 6 feet, I need to have my mask on talking to a colleague. Or if I'm in a meeting, if I'm in a faculty meeting, I need to have my mask on unless I am 6 feet or farther apart from someone else.
That is correct. If you are further than 6 feet apart, you can have your mask off. Now, if somebody needs to get up, let's say we're in the cafeteria, we're sitting, we're spaced out, we're 6 feet apart, but someone needs to get up to go to the restroom, to get a drink, or to take care of needs, and they are seated near you or come and enter in your proximity, you need to place your mask on even as they're walking in your proximity.
Okay, so let's say this now. So I'm child nutrition, I'm in the maintenance operations department or custodial staff, and I'm working, whether I'm in the hallways or outside the school or whatever SAISD facility it is. Do I need to wear a mask if I'm away, if I'm distanced 6 feet away from people?
That too is a great question. So if I am outside and I'm not going to be in proximity to anyone that's closer than 6 feet, my mask can be off. However, let's say I'm driving a vehicle and I get out of my vehicle to maybe go to a work area or a trailer where other employees are working, I need my mask on because now I've come in proximity that is less than 6 feet. So really the best advice for employees to maximize a safe working environment is we need to get trained as soon as we get out of our personal vehicle or our school issued vehicle. We need to have our mask on. Even when we're walking in a parking lot, we could become in close proximity with another employee that could be less than 6 feet. Before entering any SAISD facility, we need to have our mask on because you're going to pass through what's considered a common area, a hallway to get to your classroom or your office. When you're working in your office or your classroom and others are not in your workspace, your mask can come off. As you can see, even as Dr. Detloff and I are here talking, we both just have our mask on our ear. We're currently in an office with more than 6 feet in between us, so there's no need for us to have our mask on. At any time, if someone was to enter this office, we too would need to put our mask on. If we got up to leave this office space, we would need to put our mask on to go in the common area, to go to a restroom with more than one stall, to go to a copy room, to go down the stairs, just any area where we would be in proximity with other staff members that would be less than 6 feet apart.
So really fair, the easiest way is when you enter or exit a facility, wear your mask. If you are within 6 feet of anyone, wear your mask. When you get to where you're going and where you're supposed to be, whether that's a faculty meeting, your classroom, outside, if you're in maintenance operations, if no one's around and you are where you're supposed to be and they're not within 6 feet, then the mask can come off.
You're exactly right. And I'd like to close with this very important piece of information. If you choose not to put your mask on, if you lower your guard and think it's okay, Carl is my friend. We work very closely together. I'm not going to put my mask on. We don't know who we're exposed to outside of even our work environment. Then not only do we endanger my friend Carl that I work very closely with, but we endanger all of the others that come within our facilities. So it's very important that all of us follow these safety protocols, because even if we're keeping our mask on, the employee that takes their mask off now subjects the rest of the employees that they're in direct contact with to having to quarantine because of them being exposed to either a positive case or someone that was positive. So please follow wearing your mask whenever you can't be 6 feet or further from those around you.
We'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for being part of our great school system, and thanks for doing everything you can to make a positive impact for kids.